I can't afford the groceries, I can't afford your gas. It's Biden inflation across the nation. 81 million votes my ass. Hey, 81 million votes my ass.
Hello everyone, it's Joel Davis with the United Medical Transportation Providers Group. You are the broker.com and Home Care Access. Surprise, surprise, here it is. We had a long drought, a lengthy spell where I didn't put a video together, and yet here I am a short few days later putting a video together. So I got to be quick on this one because I got to bounce. But there's a couple of key things I want to make sure that I touch on. I don't have time to do all the emails because the visuals. Everyone knows I'm a numbers and visual guy, but I don't have time to do all that because I got to roll. But I figured, okay, I'm going to take some of the general messaging from your emails and just kind of talk about them. Now, first and foremost, I even talked about this in my last video, and I hope you guys watched that. If not, please try to take the time to watch that. Again, long video, 2 hours. I know, I got it, whatevs. Watch it in, piecemeal. I talked about in the very beginning, stop getting cute for a number of reasons. Every once in a while we have this problem, and now I got it with someone else. They want to get cute. Everyone's going to outsmart the system. They're trying to get cute. We're going to outsource our dispatching. And I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. You get solicited every 5 minutes, whether it be someone stateside or someone overseas. They're going to do it on the cheap, and they're going to do it per call, and it's going to be 5 cents or whatever their methodology is. Everyone has a different formula. Please stop. Please stop. Trust me, I understand, especially in the beginning stages of your business when you're just starting out and you're wearing many hats. I get it. It's crazy. When I started my medical transportation business, I get it. I was the initial driver, the initial dispatcher, accounts payable, accounts receivable, personal promotions, you name it, you wear every hat. I get all that. But please stop trying to get cute and outsourcing. I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to play a clip. I'm just going to play one. Trust me, I got an archived library. I'm not going to play them all, but I'm just going to play one to show you what an absolute train wreck it could be when you outsource. I don't care what they tell you. I don't care what kind of deal they give you. I don't care what their spiel is. I promise you, they don't know your business like you. They don't know the lay of the land like you. They probably don't have the same common vision as you do because they don't understand the intricate details of your business. So please, I'm begging you. And I know it's, oh man, I could outsource this. Oh, labor's going up, but I could outsource this. No, Ralph, he's really good. He's experienced. Oh, Ralph used to own 2 businesses himself. Whatever. Please. I'm just going to play this clip for you, and when you do, just understand, if you think this is not the norm, you're crazy. This is the type of nonsense that's an absolute train wreck and an embarrassment for you and your business. When you're working with us, what's our goal? Grow, scale, put you in a position to sell at a multiple, which means we need to establish good relationships with facilities to go after direct pay and contracted work. You ain't going to get it when you got garbage like this.
Okay, love, this is Eleanor. Can I help you? Hello?
Is Christina there, please?
Who?
Christian?
Is this medical transport?
Yes. I sent the email and it was returned. I wanted to double check my email.
Right here?
Who's this again?
Christopher with
Is it?
Yeah, is it Christian or who?
This is Kevin. I'm calling.
Kevin, I had spoke with I thought it was Christian.
No. Are you here for Mr.
No. I called the wrong number. I apologize. I'm sorry.
This is not.
This is transport. Yeah, but I called the wrong number.
No, you're calling the transport.
Okay.
Yes, I called. I asked for a ride for 1215 in front of you, sir.
What is your name?
Kevin, but the patient name is. Oh.
All right, give me one moment. I'm showing the driver is there.
The driver's there? Okay, then why are you calling me? To let me know that they're there?
No, I called you by accident. I kept saying that. I'm so sorry I called you by accident. I didn't mean to call you. And you said, no. You didn't.
Okay, all right. Take care then. Bye.
I told you, that was train wreck. It's embarrassing. I didn't want to have to share it. That's from a client provider who worked with that. Do we even call him a dispatcher, operator, whatever he is, a couple months back. And obviously I had to cut out some of the audio to protect my people's information. But dude, clearly you could gather that's a train wreck. And trust me, I got more, but I'm not wasting your time with that. Second point I want to talk about. Man, so many of you sent us some good emails, and I appreciate it. I'm just trying to consolidate everything together. I talk about not following brother-in-law advice a lot because so many people, when you contact us and we ask, okay, why did you do that? Why did you start with that vehicle? Why did you agree to that? Why are you going there? Why are you operating like this? Well, that's what my friend told me. Well, he was really doing it. Well, that's all I knew. Well, they told me if I can get a grant, I can do it. And well, I'll get financing and I'll get that. Or I went to buy the vehicle. Here's one that we've seen so many times. Oh, man, this is so bad. I typically don't say company or services names, but you've all heard of Mobility Works. You know how many times? Do you know how many times over all these many years we've heard, well, Ralph, the salesman at Mobility Works, told me I should do it like this. Dude, you gotta wonder, why is Ralph trying to sell this car to you versus doing it himself? Why isn't he out doing what he preaches? There's a reason he's selling. And there's a reason why he's trying to sell this grossly overinflated vehicle to you, because he's looking at you as just a sucker and a quick sale. He's not out there. He's never gone out there and done it. Please understand that these different salesmen, services, organizations of all types, anybody giving you the advice, you gotta ask yourself, have they done it themselves? This is so applicable and so true to the fake book groups and all the White Walkers, the White Walker advisors. If you haven't done it yourself, why am I listening to you? And so many people are going to give you advice to put you in a position. And I'm not even saying that they're trying to be bad or mean in any way. I'm not even suggesting that. I'm just saying they don't know. If your goal is to build, grow, and scale, you'll want to listen to someone who has built, grown, and scaled. If you want to learn from someone who has built, grow, and scale and had a high margin, you want to listen to someone who's done it. Someone who's had, I got 15 vehicles, but we're 90%, we're 100% broker work. Garbage, trash. I mean, what's the resale value of that? You know, I talked recently about Gary and his wife, and we sold their business last month. We closed on their business last month, 3.25. In 2019, when they first retained us, guess what? 100% broker work. By the time we sold, we were, I think, at what, 18? Complete transformation. It took time. But let me go back to my original point. Do not take advice from people who, although some of them could be well-intentioned, some of them could honestly be well-intentioned, but they just don't know. And what you don't know can hurt you. They don't understand your vision, or they don't share your vision. You most certainly don't take their advice. Boom. Another topic I want to hit, especially for those of you in communist New York. I won't do it. I refuse to say I am going to be the better 21-year-old, 6'4", 250-pound Olympic athlete and not say, see, I told you so. How about mass? We're getting more and more emails from people around the communist state of New York. And I'm not saying, see, I told you so, but what do you think was going to happen? For those of you outside of New York State, Mass, was it medical answering service or medical answering system or whatever they're called. For lack of better terms, they've been serving as a broker since 2010. Okay, very loosely defined. Now, legitimately, they won the broker for upstate and downstate. Okay, so they used to do a lot of the Medicaid stuff for upstate New York. Motive Care was doing downstate. To give you a proper context of how big the industry is, just in New York alone, Mass just got awarded the contract. They underbid. I was going to say outbid. No. They straight up slashed and burned and underbid the contract. So they got, from what I understand, both up and downstate. Motive Care is up in arms. They're going after him for like a countersuit, saying that they didn't, because I guess the owner of Mass, the husband and wife team, I guess they were whining and dining our corrupt communist governor, giving her big donations and throwing donation parties or campaign parties for all that kind of stuff. And then sure enough, they win the contract. And they came in way below budget, which is what I want to focus on. So they came in way below budget, got that. Think this through. You got a broker now who underbid everybody dramatically. I think there was 3 or 4, players bidding on this, and Mass won it. And they're saying that they could do up and down state for $1 billion a year. Make a lot of money. Big state. A lot of Medicaid recipients. We're full blown commie up here. What did I tell you was going to happen? There are providers in communist New York that have not seen a rate increase since they first started, they being Mass, since Mass first launched, I think, in 2010. They're providers. It's 13 years later. How has bread gone up? Fuel gone up? Insurance gone up? Labor gone up? Maintenance gone up? Life, everything has gone up. And they haven't received an increase since they first started with Mass. Or it's been negligible, as in I'm talking like 5% increase. It's laughable. Would they do this past, I think it was April, as of April 1st, they made transportation providers in communist New York, you had to use one of their preferred dispatching systems, so that they're forced in. It's forced on you. They could, and it has to be GPS and all this kind of nonsense. It's just increased layers of compliance, redundancies, worthlessness on your part, and all the while they have complete access to your billing. Everything. I mean, I could waste more and more of your time giving you examples and emails from people. We had people using Dispatching Made Easy, and they stopped using DME because they got forced into this, and they're like, what was I thinking? And once you bend the knee, once you sign up to go on that plantation, man, it's hard. It's hard to get off that plantation. And so now put things in perspective. Mass won the contract, and they did it by dramatically undercutting the price. What do you think it's going to do for you, the transportation provider in New York? For how long have I said operate out of network? Is it hard? You got to play that game? Is it challenging? Yes. Is it a game of chess? Is it a game of chicken? Yes. Now, let me put things in perspective for you. Everything I just described to you is for Medicaid. Sorry, not everybody who needs wheelchair transportation, assisted ambulatory transportation, stretcher transportation, not everybody's on Medicaid. So for all of you who are just tunnel vision, Medicaid broker, guaranteed money, it always amazes me how you skip going after direct pay, contract, private pay work. Oh, there's no private pay in my area. There's no direct pay. These facilities, they're heavy Medicaid. You could still get them to pay you directly. There's a number of reasons why. What do you think is going to happen? Mass just dramatically underbid. They got that contract. They are going to further put the screw down on those of you in communist New York. And trust me, I'm not celebrating. I find no satisfaction in, well, I'm not saying, see, I told you so. But, I mean, we, right now, as of the shooting of this video, we're what? In the middle of October of 2023. What's it been? 6 months? 5 months? I mean, people are losing. They forced you into that stupid software system, forced you into their methodologies, all the restrictions associated with it, with the driver limitations and everything. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Last thing before I run. Listen. Love all you guys. You guys sent us some great emails. A lot of you we work with long term, and I appreciate it. And I think every single one of you who we work with long term will firmly agree we bend over backwards to be responsive, answer as quick as we can. You know, whatever we can do to help you, we try to do it. Let me be abundantly clear. I don't care how long I've been working with you. If you or your people disrespect my people, I'm done with you. And I know some of you just took offense to that. And I hope you don't lose sleep at night, because I won't lose sleep at night. You need to make sure that if you are working with our people, regardless of the situation, understand, my people work for me. I want them to help you. I want you to look at them as part of your team. But ultimately, don't talk to my people like you're their boss. Okay, we had a guy who I've been working with for many years. Love him. Hustler. I've talked about him in some of my videos. Dude works his ass off. Has a director in his home care agency who, for whatever reason, since she's the director of his home care agency, she thought she was somehow the director of our media team, and she wanted to get chippy with the jibbies. Don't make that mistake of doing that. I don't care. There's no amount of money that intrigues me enough to allow my people to ever be disrespected. A long time ago, I had to make a similar video because I forgot what the situation was, but some guy was going off on Dawn, being disrespectful to Dawn. I'm not going to tolerate it. Back in the day when I had my medical transportation business, we had a situation with, ironically enough, a former Iraqi soldier who, this is going back a long time ago. Here it is, we blow him up in the first Iraq war. America, perpetual suckers we are. Bring them all here, bring them here, pay for everything, put them up on a nice chateau, a nice two-bedroom, living room, kitchen, bath, chateau. I know this because at the time, this guy had a better quality of living than I had when I was building my business, just grinding it in, grinding it out. And this guy was great with me, great with my drivers, but disrespectful to my female dispatchers. I wasn't having it. Wasn't having it. I wouldn't deal with people disrespecting my staff back then. I'm not going to deal with it now. So, unfortunate that I even have to talk about this topic, but at the end of the day, we're here to help you to the best of our ability, and we will do our best. All I'm saying is be respectful. Be respectful. Don't. If I shared the emails with you, the way that she was talking to our media guys, not having it. Not having it. So, anyways, I just have to put that out there because we work with so many of you long term, and I want to maintain those long term relationships. It's great for you, for me, for my staff. We all love it. Everyone, we're able to share quick communication. Obviously, we all joke around here. We got great people, so that's awesome. So just be respectful. All right, folks, any questions? I did mention recently in another video, we got a new member on our team. Brought him on specifically for home care access, but he's also been helping us out with NEMT because we need it. We need it. Scott Woodward, some of you may have already talked to him over the phone, text, emails. If you're interested, share your information. Look, if you look at Dan, Don, Charlie, they don't do a lot of phone time anymore like they used to because they're just constantly working on market analysis projects. And that's a lot of phone calls, So they're constantly on the phone trying to put those projects together. But if you are serious about moving forward, you want to work with one of us, feel free, enter your information. Chances are good Scott might be reaching out to you. Great guy. Look forward to work with him long term. He's continuing to learn more and more, not just about the home care industry, but also NEMT. He's going to be a valuable asset to us, and I'm sure that he will be to you as well. So stay tuned. When you do, I'll see you at the top.
I can't afford the groceries. I can't afford your gas. It's buying flesh.